Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. The Mississippi River's low. The air is hot, but we're here in studio giving it all we got. And here he is, the host with the most, Larry Ray.
I like that, the host with the most. Hey, John Gordon. Hadn't lost your
touch. A little
touch.
poem there for you,
Larry. Poem I saw rhyming. Rhythm in the rhyme.
Haiku for you.
Yeah. What?
This morning, Larry. Come on.
Don't get too carried away. Go back to that black-bellied speckle, whatever.
Black-bellied whistling
duck. A whistling duck.
Yeah. I saw a red-headed big Cheshire thrill seeker the other day, too.
You saw what now?
A red-headed big Cheshire thrill seeker.
You saw what now?
A red-headed big Cheshire thrill seeker.
You saw what now? Whoops, I think we've lost David Best on the line right there, so we're going to try to get David Best back on as he was traveling, and we'll try to hook up with David, and we'll kind of carry on this thing because, we had such a great introduction to this segment.
Yes, it was.
I mean, our listenership went
very
up
professional.
2 or 3 probably, when John Gordon was practicing off the top of his head was that. But he did mention... and we have, you can go to LarryRay.com. We have 5 fishing reports on that website that you can look at. I know our man Ron Wong, always on the second and fourth Saturday, will give a fishing report. David does a great job. Head out to Arlington. He's right there on not really the square, I don't guess you would call it, off Highway 70 in Arlington, and go to the SYS Wilson business, which is a building that's over 100 years old. And then, of course, Primary Tackle is right in there, too, and everything you need for fishing gear. And, of course, kayaks. David's got all those. But we'll try to hook back up with David, complete this segment. Until then, we'll kind of switch gears a little bit and go back to talking about things that are going on in the Mid-South. I know we got the Mid-South Fair cranking up down in Mississippi. We have all the bow season starting.
Senior Day at the Zoo.
Senior Day at the Zoo is on Wednesdays, right?
Yes.
It's on Wednesdays, and
free parking and everything.
Why would you mention that to me? I do not know.
Because I'm president of Senior Adult Ministry.
Oh, well, not for the whole city, you're not.
No, just
are you?
Just
we could give you to the whole city. Are you running for re-election?
Yeah.
Are you one of the 18 mayors running for re-election?
I
thought you were. You weren't at the debate though. But
10-4.
Let's talk. How about a few puns then?
A few puns.
How about a one pun?
A one pun. Yeah, I knew him.
You did know one pun.
He's an Oriental guy.
No, that's not one pun.
One ton.
No, go ahead. All right.
You hear about
Get off of Larry though. This Larry with pencils is
Larry,
messing me up.
He had a lot of trouble. With that.
Yeah, I did. I had those pencils were great.
Because you remember the third grade.
Why were they number 5?
Life.
Third grade was that was Jethro. Why was it always a number 5 pencil?
Number 5.
What happened to number 1 and number 2 pencils?
You got that right.
I always had for number 5 pencils.
I didn't mind school. It was the principal of the thing.
You didn't mind school. It was the principal of the thing. Okay. All right. Gabbard, how do I deal with him? I mean,
with a big stick.
A big stick? Well, he's brought me in a stick, a walking stick for my cousin in Arkansas that I'm taking over to him when I go to my high school reunion picnic today. Can't wait to get over there. Maybe they won't be showing the Arkansas A&M football game while I'm there, so I don't have to watch it. But no, pun-wise, there's got to be at least one more in there. Or maybe John Gordon could fill in one.
When you first go to your high school reunion, a buddy of mine, Mike Gadd, he said he went there and he said, this can't be my class. All these old white-haired people with glasses on. Come find out it was, of course.
It was, yes.
Things do change, you know.
Yeah, well, they change. Well, of course, my class, your class of what?
Well, my class had them long numbers.
What was the year of your class?
59.
All right. John Gordon, what was the year of your class?
1987.
He had to put 19 in there so he wouldn't get mixed up. Shelby, what was your class, high school class graduation? 2011.
All right.
All right, Dave. What was the green-shirted Tufts? What was your the Rams? What was your class year? Huh?
Wrong school.
Huh? Wrong school. Where'd you go? I thought you went to Fraser. No, where'd you go?
I went to West Side.
West Side. Okay. Well, West Side. Okay. That's part of Fraser. Okay. So what was your class year?
70, I think.
1970. He thinks. They've been missing you all these years, Dave. If you think you don't know what your class graduation is. Of course, mine is 61. Right 4 years.
51?
No, 61, right?
Oh, 61.
Right before the Civil War.
Oh, cool.
Back 61 through 65.
Right.
Like that was part of mine. But another pun. We're just killing it, waking to get.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You didn't bring your book.
I know. I didn't bring my book.
Bring your book?
I didn't look at my phone.
No, you had no phone.
I know it.
I got an old duck line
yeah,
joke.
Let's hear a duck line.
Okay. So, group of geese flying over, they're flying in a V, and a lot of times there's the one side of that V is longer than the other. You know why that is, Larry?
No, I don't know why.
Because there's more geese in it, Larry.
Yeah, more geese on that side. There's more geese on that side.
Oh, not only is he an introduction, he's
this
taking
guy
over the show now.
This guy was duck hunting.
I try.
And the game warden come over and said, "Are you duck hunting?" He said, "No." He said, "What are you doing with all them feathers? You kill that duck?" He said, "No, I'm just holding his clothes till he comes back."
Oh, Gene Smith. He is the pun master, and he has been part of this show since it started. Bless his heart, and it's still on.
Yeah, it is.
Despite our rocky start.
With the Crystal Radio.
Yeah, with the Crystal Radio. No, we didn't do that. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day here as we kind of jockey throughout this till we go into the next one. I guess we can't get our good friend David Best. We're trying to get David Best. What, Gene? I mean, what, Dave?
I was just wondering what flavor of Ensure you're taking to the picnic.
I'm leaving my walker at home, okay? Everybody says, "Are you a runner?" I said, "No, I'm a walker." They say, "What brand do you use?"
It all smells like
Does it have tennis shoes? Does it have tennis balls on the bottom? I have asked that. Somebody said, "Are you a runner?" And I said, "No, I'm a walker." He said, "Well, what kind of walker do you use?" And I said, "One with tennis balls on it."
Yeah, there you go.
I do those kind of things, but
was talking duck hunting earlier. I was playing golf the other day.
Thank goodness.
And they were removing a huge oak tree that had been struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And I said, if you want to get rid of that brush, just put it on eBay or Craigslist and advertise duck blind brush. It was a huge white oak.
It was. Okay. Yeah.
Had brush everywhere.
Well, I know there's so much going on right now, and I just told David to send him a text that we'll try to get David on next week. We kind of shortchanged him. But then again, after the introduction, it was all downhill after that, So, but we will mention that. But again, bowl season's going on in Tennessee. It seemed like there's a lot of other things this weekend that are happening. The Bartlett Festival's going on. I know out at Bartlett. Started yesterday and today.
Well, the first Saturday every month, Lightfoot Farms in Millington on Ward Road has an activity going on. Matter of fact, they had a living history thing here a while back.
They did.
I just happened to catch it on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being at that fishing rodeo last weekend.
Yeah, it was fun. The kids were all having a good time.
I miss those days. We did those quite often. We had over 60 years.
Yeah, I used to miss them.
Yeah, those fishing rodeos
5 sessions.
I don't know if Dave missed them because Dave had to do all that work.
Weigh in, all that stuff, yeah.
Dave had to carry all the stuff out there and get everything going, and he doesn't have to do that right now.
Well, they still have them going on, but our best one, we played out, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had our time.
Oh, yeah.
It was our time in the sun, in the rain.
My wife...
We never got rained out, though.
That's right.
We never did get rained out.
My wife won a tackle box at Riverside Park when she was a kid.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
You still have that tackle box somewhere?
No, I still got the picture of her holding it, though.
You do?
Yeah.
And she won a tackle. Was anything in it?
I feel sure it was.
No, there probably wasn't anything in it. But and DU, we've talked all we can about DU, trying to fill out this segment.
He was telling me the festival may come back.
Yeah, that's right. Larry, a little inside info for you.
What's that?
That the DUX Festival in 2025 will be back here in Memphis, Tennessee, instead of Texas.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned. It gives me something to live for.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it. I don't have a lot of details, but I know it's not going to be at the Agri Center like it was in the past.
Yeah.
But we'll
talk
about that.
Those are some great days.
Years from now.
Oh. Those were great days out there.
They did. They put on a fantastic.
Yeah, it was hot. It was pretty warm, but made a lot of friends at that event. And of course, now it's at the Texas Speedway. down there. We don't have a speedway. We do have a drag strip out in Millington, though.
Remember Motorsports? Yeah, it's big enough to hold it.
Yeah, it's not being used either.
That contract expired this past year with the Speedway in Dallas.
Oh,
so they decided to bring it back here, and so it's not going to be happening in 2024, but in 2025.
Yeah.
So we're all excited.
Picking
about
out
that.
the dates and all those kind of things. They're still working on that, I'm sure. But I think it would be proper, since DU's headquarters are here, and we are in the heart of the duck country, so to speak, duck hunting country, even though other parts, as John will say, Texas and other places like that. But we are.
Good thing about we're on the Mississippi Flyway, the largest flyway of the United States.
Yeah,
that's right. And that was a challenge with the Dallas location.
They
just didn't really have a real duck hunting culture there.
No.
And it's and of course we all know that it really is here, and so we're expecting a great turnout for it. It's a triumphant return to Memphis.
Well, I would love to have it here and get it back here, and I hope to be around then. Me and you both. We need to hang on.
Yeah, I was telling John I had 3 different booths. I had the VIP tent, Audubon Society, and then the conservation tent.
Well, I spent my time all over the place.
That's what I was doing. 3 different ones.
To get inside where it was cool, and then go out and chase the dog village. I like the villages.
Oh, yeah.
Those village scenes were really good, and I guess they use that at Texas. I don't know if they still have the village set up or not, John.
It was set up like that, real similar to the old days.
I brought my tomahawks out and throwing tomahawks.
Yeah.
This guy come up. You think every man a boy can throw.
Yeah.
And he threw that and went clean over the top of the target and went underneath all them Ranger boats.
Oh, my goodness.
They moved me.
I wonder why they moved you.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Sorry we missed David Best, but we'll get him next week. Let's take a break. And we're going to bring the First Lady of West Tennessee Tourism in with us, and that's Marty Marbury. We'll be right back on Outdoors.